I've also included this link below. This is Hornberger's blog. Like I said, the link is below. And he writes an article here that I would really appreciate you all reading. And it says the biggest threat to American liberty. That's the title of it. The very first sentence in this article, which is March 31st, 2015, is, George Washington pointed out, quote, overgrown military establishments, which under any form of government are inauspicious to liberty, and which are to be regarded as particularly hostile to Republican liberty. A lot of these types of articles and their explanation are in here, and that's what's important because that's what we're seeing. Another quote was, and this is very important here, this is from James Madison. You can't probably see it there, but read it in the article. It says, this is James Madison again, quote, a standing military force with an overgrown executive will not long be safe companions to liberty. The means of defense against foreign danger have been always the instruments of tyranny at home. Among the Romans it was a standing maxim to excite a war whenever a revolt was apprehended. Throughout all Europe, the armies kept up under the pretext of defending have enslaved the people. And I think that's extremely important to understand what's going on here. And people say, well, our military would never do that. Well, maybe not the individual people in it, okay? But it can get out of control, as I showed you. Well, Germany's a perfect example. And there are many, many others. The United States is not immune to these types of diseases, especially when you understand that the American military is not being controlled by the American people, nor even by law-abiding constitutional executive leaders, okay? And worse than that, it's controlled by the bankers and the military-industrial complex. This thing is out of control. And as I said earlier, they will just as soon destroy all life on earth as to give up power. Please realize that. Renounce war, proclaim peace. And those of you who are Christians out there, you know that that's almost a direct quote of what your spiritual leader would have told you. Stop supporting these unjust, unconstitutional, immoral slaughters of innocent people in the name of taking liberty and democracy around the world or making it safe, because that has been demonstrably shown in the last decade has been a big lie.